Loser, you've always helped me out during times of distress. What do you say?
Times are a-changing.
Huh?
It's a new season now. Say it with me. Daylight savings.
Daylight savings!
Oh!
Daylight savings, everyone. Welcome. Welcome, season's greetings. Happy daylight savings, everyone. I have not pulled up chat on my phone yet, so I should probably do that. You know, so I can read chat, right? But yeah, it's daylight savings. You know what that means? It means we're springing forward. You're gonna change your clocks an hour ahead. Why? Because I don't know. I don't know why we have this weird ritual. I don't really like it. I think it's kind of stinky. It's been a while. I understand. Hello, everyone. Hello, Super Mario Bros. Live Launcher, Potato Cat, Geo the Fox, Mary Pardo. Daylight savings. Hooray. Okay. It's been a while since my last stream. TLDR, I moved out of my apartment and into a house. I'm in a house now. Very exciting. We got some time lapse to go through for scene 4 and scene 5 of the revised Results 30. So let's get into that. I hit play. We're gonna get started. That'd be nice on the S. Well, thank you. Your Wi-Fi goes burr. Burr. How's my sound, by the way? At my old place, I was streaming in my room at my apartment, but now I'm in a basement. I don't think any sort of like loud background noise should be coming through. But if something sounds strange, just let me know. I'd be good on free food. I would enjoy some free food. Sounds the same? Awesome. That's good, because there's definitely a giant, like, fan or something going on. Yup, Taco wins? Well, this stream has spoilers, so you'll probably learn who wins within this stream. I guess I could just say it. It is Taco. So, yes, he does win. Speaking of which, spoiler chat is absolutely welcome here, as well as in the comments, as well as in other live streams. However, they are not welcome anywhere else on my channel. That includes when I post previews on the community page. But, yes, Taco does win. Hello, ruler of mashed potatoes. We have 2 potato people here in chat. Hello, GMD. So, yeah, scene 4 is pretty quick. Not a super long scene. Scene 5, on the other hand, ooh, kind of a complicated scene, gave me some trouble. Wasn't sure how to go about boarding it. What I ultimately did was I pulled out some old flash files and blocked out things ahead of time, and then used screenshots from that to, make the storyboard. I drew over them. Cat on the bottom left looks like your sister's cat. Oh yeah, I have a, that's the latte slash the slideshow. I had mentioned my cat in previous streams, and someone asked if we could have a latte cam, so consider that the latte cam. Her name is Latte. I actually moved in with my brother when we moved into this house, and he has 3 cats, so there are now 4 cats. Latte being my baby. The FBI should consider having a periodic table character. Yes, like, Nickel. Anyway, I ended up canceling Arcade in favor of continuing B original iteration. I don't know what that means, but very cool. If I had to choose which character from BFDI would I want to be, I would say my personality is most comparable to probably Pen. So I'd probably say Pen. If I was feeling a little spicy, maybe a little bit of gelatin. I also can definitely have my quiet moments, but not quite to the same level as Teardrop. I'm not an outright mute. Will I make another camp out after this? I would like to. Original concept camp, like an object show. In fact, I would like it to be kind of an object show camp hybrid where there's like a lot of plot involved. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, draw a fine line when you do something like that, considering a camp is still like involving people playing the characters and whatnot, choosing their actions, so wouldn't want to create like, you know, some entertainment value, some drama would be great, right? But you don't want to destroy lives. Especially when you have younger audience members involved, potentially. You vote Naily? Well, Naily isn't up for elimination at this moment, but that'll be taken into consideration. Bromine looks like soda. Arcade was a scrapped reboot of RS. I talked about it in one of your previous streams. I see. The periodic table camp. There are a lot of periodic elements that would last a long time. We all vote Naily. In our hearts and in our minds, he will be deleted from existence. Naily 2011 is your favorite character. You'll probably like episode 3 of the remake when I get around to making it. Yes, he gets eliminated, of course, because he cheats, but I'm hoping to showcase the method of cheating in a more interesting way, of course. Hello, Golden Knight. Hey, I was in a camp with 80 contestants and cough cough, twow, cough cough. I was in twow as well, and ewow. I'm gonna be 37 by the time ewow wraps up. Tree E is my biggest nightmare. He's pretty scary, isn't he? Speaking of scary, oh no, Evil Leafy. You're an ewow too? Right on, brother. Hard to discuss ewow so openly, considering responses have to be anonymous and whatnot. But whatever I can talk about, of course, which isn't much right now because there's only been one camp segment. Question, are you related to basketball because BFSP paper episode? Yes. Basketball is my brother. His YouTube channel is below average. Although it used to be Yoshiman4321. Do you have the BFDI official character guide? No, I do not. Did not interest me. Sadly, I am in my 20s and cannot go to the Scholastic Book Fair. You know, like when I remade characters in the old bodies? Well, thank you. Evil Leaf, he has seen stuff. Seen a lot of stuff. Dangerous world we live in. I don't know why they made a book if the wiki exists. Well, the wiki is unofficial. So there's that. But, you know, the wiki is accessible through a digital space, whereas a character guide book can be purchased and owned physically. It can be accessed without the internet, so there's value in that regard. And plus, this is also an official piece of media, whereas, like I said, the wiki is not. Is the Leafy plush still limited? I don't know. I don't work for Jack and Jillfy. The only plush I own is Fiery, as the first one released. I have not gone through and bought any others. So, I don't know if you would count this as storyboarding per se, but this is a shot that I am pre-planning where everyone's standing on the big podium at the gate to Space Palace, and it's gonna like zoom out on all the characters. You ever play like Wii Sports and you do the baseball game and it opens with that cinematic with all the Miis and it zooms out showing all the Miis before they go into the baseball field? Kind of like that. That's the only thing I could think of for like a comparison. The zoom is called a dolly zoom. I looked that up. I don't know much about cinema. Guidebook is like for a collection. Yeah, if you want to collect all the BFDI merchandise, you gotta get the guidebook, man. You gotta get it. You like basketball and Nayli's old bodies? Heck yeah, brother. RS09 isn't getting any votes. I don't know what that is. Plot twist. Latte Lens. Space Palace. Oh, Latte gets to... I've got a Latte a cat tower, so that's like her own personal palace. Hell yeah, we gang, brother! BFDI should have more science-themed characters, like a plant, cell, or atom. I think Harry would like that idea. He's into science. He likes science and he likes Rubik's Cubes. You light my fuse in episode 1 and 2. Yeah, I know Bommy is saying, oh my gosh, Fiery, you lit my fuse, but I am simply interpreting it as like, Bommy's just saying gibberish. It's supposed to, you know, I'm aware that he's saying actual words there. What's your favorite object show? To be honest, I don't watch a ton of object shows. So really just BFDI and Teapot. I liked Object Overload back in the day, but of course Zany Leaves kind of put the cabal on that one. Has not come back. He tried rebooting it. Nothing really came of that either. I've watched one short. It was like some sort of interrogation thing. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of context, so it was okay. The voice acting was fine. But I don't have much more to say about it. Latte eats Space Palace? Yeah, she'd probably do that. Especially if it's like 3 a.m., that's when she likes to be hyper. As cats tend to be. They get the zoomies. Rubik's Cube. True. Balloony is just, yeah. He's very excited for Space Palace, the big reveal. Balloony was kind of... I kind of wrote him to be like Bubble in a way. Maybe I'll try and diversify them a bit more with the remake moving forward. You interested in watching II3 now that the show is finished? Oh, maybe. I've thought about it. I was thinking about possibly doing a stream where I watch through II3. The problem is, of course, especially with them being affiliated with Channel Frederator through their YouTube channel, Cartoon Hangover, probably get flagged. I might have to, if I did do a stream, it'd be like, alright kids, pull up the episode on your phone, hit play in 3, 2, 1, and then you're just listening to my commentary without actually seeing the stuff on screen. Know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, maybe I'll watch it. I don't know. My interest in II has largely waned. I did not like episode, I think, 13, which was like the cave excavation episode. And really ever since they tried drastically changing the tone of the show to be a lot more emotionally driven or whatever. Ever since they quote unquote Steven Universed it, I don't know. It was a bit jarring. Bit of a tonal whiplash. And yeah, I don't know. Hasn't been my favorite since. Bloony's face. Yes. Hello, fellow cheese doodle battle number. Battle member. That was Cheese Doodle doing an object show camp. When is BFSP 30 results? When it is finished, and I'm restarting it. This live stream is going through Storyboard, and well, this doesn't. I'm counting this as Storyboard, but you know, it's just pre-planning a shot in Blender. You can kind of see what I'm trying to do here, with this big zoom out thing. Yo, what's going on, Owen Peters? My man. My big cheese, my rotten soldier, my good time boy. 8-Ball is also your bestie. 8-Ball gets a couple moments in this finale later on. The next scene, he has a little interaction with a certain purple fellow. You like my object show because Clock made it to the finals? Yeah, he did. The runner-up gets his big moments in this episode as well. Why did I add total drama in some episodes, like the background music? I don't know. Fun. I found some production music. It was really poorly ripped from an episode, and I said, screw it, I'll use it. Context, Cheese Doodle Battle, or CDB. It's the third camp made by Particularly slash Cheese Doodle fan with 85 contestants. Oh, that's that 85 contested camp you were talking about. You love math? I don't think Potato Cat likes math. He seemed quite surprised at that revelation. Yeah, there's a lot of math involved in positioning the characters here, as you can see. I think I was setting them 1.5 meters apart from one another. Digital meters, of course, not real meters. Meters according to Blender 4.0. Hello, I like money. And why did you open the Krusty Krab 2? Money. Hello? I can hear the cats down here. They be big brawling. So some of the characters, I guess I didn't have poses made for, so I made a couple, like, placeholder ones. Please share the BFDI extended theme behind the scenes. There are... Oh, it's you! We talked last time. Listen, my child, my sweet baby boy, there are no behind the scenes. The only explanation I can give you is I made it in WarioWare Do-It-Yourself. I think I still have the game cart I made it on. That's it. There's really nothing further to it. It's not made very well. It's got poor intonation and it's got really bad like things are not in the correct like what's the word? I haven't been in music class in so long. Like, if it was supposed to be in the key of C, then there are times where that key signature is broken. I could remake it in a more professional program and maybe it would sound nicer. But honestly, a few years ago, Carrie made like his own little extended version on his channel, and it sounds kind of like what I probably would have made if I were to remake that. I probably would not have included the little Total Drama reference at the end. Look for it. I'm not going to do that right now. It's not something I'm... Maybe I can make a short little video and include it in something. I don't know. Maybe I can open the next stream with a little behind the scenes just for you, but not right now. I swear if someone has an animated A blender in Blender, I'm gonna cry. There's someone who like makes the object show characters, like BFDI and II characters in Blender. And like his method is pretty good, like it, you know, from a flat angle it just looks like the Flash assets, but then you can turn them around in 3D. If he hasn't made Blender, maybe I can try and make Blender. I'm not particularly good at modeling, but you know. It's 12 a.m. now? It's 11 p.m. here. 2 a.m. is the official time where we spring forward. So sadly, we will not be springing forward on stream, but, you know, daylight savings. I can technically look for that. It does exist. You just want to make a replica? You could probably just make your own version. It'll sound nicer than what I made. I did not incorporate any sort of music theory when I made that. Is your name inspired by Nihao Kailan? That is where my... yes. That's where Nihao Kailan came from. That was like my nickname in middle school. I used to not like it, and then I was like, oh, it's kind of funny, actually. Probably asked this before. Have you seen the reboot, and what are your thoughts on it, of Total Drama? I've seen the first season. It was okay. I have not seen the second season, or the second half. I need to go through and pirate it somewhere. Has it even officially been released in the United States, either season, or are we still waiting on that? Because if we're still waiting on that, that's so silly. What did you use to make BFSP original, remake, and remaster? The original was made in Microsoft PowerPoint, specifically PowerPoint 2007. I don't have the slideshows anymore. It was split into 3 slideshows. I have searched high and low for them. I think they're lost to time. They're lost media. I have PNGs of all the slides, but I don't have the actual slideshows anymore, sadly. Something happened and they're gone. I've looked on the original computer I made them on, and they were not there. And that computer was like falling apart while I was making it, and I like half the keys fell off that damn keyboard. The hinge broke. I just kept using it until I finally was like, okay, it's time for a new computer. But to be fair, I was like 13 to 15 when I made BFSP, so it's not like I had money to buy a new computer or anything, so kinda didn't have a choice. Of course, results or Challenge 30 was made in Anime Studio 8, the same animation program that an Anime Insanity Season 1 was animated on up until like their last couple of episodes, which were made in Flash, episode 15 onwards. The remaster is made in Adobe After Effects, and the remake is made in Adobe Animate, formerly known as Adobe Flash. SpongeBob boy, you're 2 seconds late for work. Get in the kitchen and make some money, y'all. I cannot do a very good Mr. Krabs impression, but that's okay. Man, if someone hasn't animated an anime, I'd be disappointed. I don't know what that means. Like, animated a blender in Blender and animated an animate and animate. I think that's what she meant. Hey Guylan, I am trying to create a version of BFDI with 120 contestants, and I have little experience with Adobe. I've got about 1 out of 14 scenes done so far. Is this ever going to work? Yeah, if you just keep at it. You're only going to get better and faster if you keep at it. It's not easy. It can be a little easy, but it's definitely time consuming. You need to have the patience to work on things. 120 characters is pretty ambitious. Might be a little better to start small. Of course, if you do limited animation, like I think that Paper Puppet Show uses limited animation, maybe things will work a little better. Learn about the fundamentals of animation. There are like 12 main principles that you can follow. There are great YouTube videos on it. If you need any sort of reading material for animation, I recommend, of course, there's a book by Disney, The Illusion of Magic, Disney animation, written by members of the Nine Old Man, Frank and Ollie. There's also the Animator Survival Guide. I don't remember who wrote it, but he worked on Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Richard something. Your old computer was an XP laptop. Yes, I believe so. We're still waiting. If you think about it, EWOW is Season 3 of Baguette. That's right. Sort of. Canada is just now getting Season 2. I don't even know if it's released in the States yet. Are you silly? Yes, and you're jolly. Saw drip. Hell yeah, brother! I think Saw's user asked for that, and I said, sure, you can have a suit. Why not? He was so funny. So yeah, Saw's packing fucking heat in this finale. Just cause it's funny. It's funny in a just like a jovial, like it sparks joy. So I said, screw it, yes. You have a Windows XP laptop as well? I think I still have that Windows XP laptop. It is in such a state of disarray. If I find it at my mom's house, I'll take a picture of it so you can see just how crusty that thing was. And that's what I made like all of BFSP on until it's Challenge 30. Clock's asset must be a GIF like Fiery's. If it can be exported like a GIF. If I exported it as a GIF, like it would move like a GIF, like in PowerPoint or something. A couple camp videos I made for another camp, Battle for Magic City again, I incorporated animated assets within PowerPoint to make them animate like Fiery. His asset would animate within the slideshow. So this is what I was talking about before. This scene that I'm working on now, this is scene 5. This is what I just got done with yesterday. Bit of an ambitious scene, and I needed to incorporate some screenshots that I put together in Flash before storyboarding. Using some of the old files from the old version of Results 30. Got a lot of chat messages here. Let's see. You have any advice for someone who wants to make a BFDI camp? So there's a couple routes. I know a lot of people in newer camps do like camps that involves making animations. Honestly, if you want to be as inclusive as possible, do challenges that involve just, you know, pen and paper or text, right? Obviously, you don't have access to a PM inbox system within YouTube anymore, but a lot of people use Discord. You could use that as your messaging system. That's probably what I'm going to use when I make my next camp. And yes, I would like to make another camp, and I'll probably use Discord to incorporate it. Just make the challenges, you know, approachable, accessible. As a host, do not get attached to any one sort of character or any one of your users, even if one's more active than the rest. That doesn't necessarily mean they deserve to win. It's all just a game at the end of the day, right? You gotta be good at moderation, by which I mean, like, you know, make sure people are playing by the rules and not causing disarray and toxicity. This is something that I was not very good at. Really, all of the above I was not very good at in BFSP, in hindsight. That is what I would hope to improve on significantly in a future camp. Excuse me. Ambitious is the name of the game. Well, if you want to go for it, if you have the drive, I'd say go for it. You know, at the end of the day, it's your show. You should do what you want. Absolutely. If you know, you know. 31. I do not know. 31. You hate animating on Flip-a-Clip? Yeah, I've never used Flip-a-Clip. There are free, and I mean free, like animation programs out there. Blender is one of them, actually, and there are tutorials for animating in 2D. It's a little convoluted, from the looks of it, but it's possible. You can totally animate in 2D and Blender, which is a free program. Honestly, I'm surprised we haven't seen like frame by frame object shows where there are no assets. You just have to draw the bodies over and over again. If I made an object show, that's probably what I would try to do. I don't know if I would necessarily draw the bodies over and over again. I'd probably draw like 4 or 5 frames of the body, kind of like boiler lined animation, like Added and Eddy. You know what I'm talking about? That'd look cool. But then everything else could be more frame by frame. You recommend a character? Well, we're not doing recommended characters right now. But in the future, when recommended character openings are open once again, then you can. You remember watching Roger Rabbit? I tried watching it a couple times growing up, but I finally watched it in full because of that Chip and Dale movie, which was not very good. We watched both of them back to back, and yeah, Roger Rabbit is a significantly better film. It's very witty, it's very enjoyable, it's very impressive for its time back in the 80s, and yeah. Thinking about that film reminds me of Coyote vs. Acme. It's supposed to be something very similar, where it's live action but with 2D animated characters, and sadly that film is not coming out because Warner Brothers is doing some really really greedy stuff behind the scenes, and gosh, do I want that film. I want to see it. I don't care if it's actually terrible. I want to see what the hubbub is all about, you know? And hearing that it was one of those films that incorporates 2D, akin to Roger Rabbit, I definitely want to see what that would have looked like, but oh well. Why did I restart? You know, it took me so long to get this video out, and with time came kind of looking back on my work and thinking this is not very good. Now, of course, I didn't straight up abandon it outright and start completely over. I used the old script as a base for this new script. Gotta stay in spirit with the original plot and everything, right? Even if some parts are still cringy, I gotta keep them in. Rewriting it, however, did spark some newer freshness, made things more enjoyable in my opinion. So I think rewriting was the right move. And I will be incorporating volunteer co-animators. So this will be coming out this year, mark my words. You love aluminum and lanthanum, these periodic elements on the periodic table, I'm assuming. The 31 thing is a reference to your placement in 12. Oh, yes. Maybe I'll do better than 31. Probably not. There are so many contestants this time around. My real goal is just to beat Carrie and to beat the AI bots. One minute is around 1,000 frames. Sort of. 1 second. Let's crunch the numbers there. 24 frames times 60. 1,440 frames. And a minute of animation. So that's like, if you did 1,440 drawings, do the same thing over and over again. You would have to do that many drawings to get to a minute at 24 frames a second. Of course, in reality, you usually draw things one time, and then you can draw things over it, like the mouth movement, and you can keep the body static. Excuse me, I burped very loudly away from the mic. Who's the winner in BFSP? Well, you're watching a spoiler stream, so I'll go ahead and tell you. It's Taco. When you make a new camp, if you do make a new camp, would you make it like BFSP where people choose from a selection of characters to play as, or let people compete as their own characters? Sounds a little ambitious, but I would love to allow it for people to make their own characters, and I would also love it for those same people to make adjustments absolutely whenever they want. So if they want to change the color of their character, they can be allowed to do that, like partway through the camp. Not a problem. If they want to change the gender of their character, also fine as well. If they have a decent mic and they want to do the voice acting for their character instead of me, that is also fine. And I do have a concept. I've had a concept for a while for a new camp, because I originally was going to do an inanimate insanity camp called Double Trouble Insanity that revolved around the concepts of twos and doubles, 2 competition groups, 2 eliminations, 2 challenges, 2 people up for elimination per group. And I'd like to at least keep the concept for my next camp. So, yes. Guess who's back? I'm a bowl of macaroni and cheese. No, you're a bowl of peas. I do remember a bowl of macaroni and cheese. How's it going, my good friend, my brother? How long is the episode? I'm going to have to guesstimate there. I won't know until I voice act, which I'm not doing until I finish the storyboard. But when I finish the storyboard, I'm going to voice act and then put an animatic together. I'm gonna say probably around 20 minutes. Just notice how Saw's tuxedo's not ripped. Was it ripped before? I don't know. You use flash shade on your XP PC, and is Taco actually a boy? Taco is a boy in BFSP, but Taco in BFB onwards is a girl. BFSP, of course, is not canon, and at the time, Taco's gender was not official, one way or another. So, in terms of BFDI canon, Taco is a girl. But Taco is also an inanimate object, so I don't know if the gender of the Taco is super relevant, but it is okay. Taco wins pretty neat. Can't wait to see how it all ends. Absolutely. Hope you can join one of my camps. It would be a dream come true. I'm looking at the ballpark of around 50 to 60 contestants, so I'm not sure how I'm going to go about accepting applicants for it, but obviously a simple sign-up video will probably be a bad idea, because then the sign-ups are going to be done within like 5 minutes. But we'll figure it out. Peas are gross. I personally do not care much for peas, but we stand a bowl of peas. You assume Ultimate Object isn't coming back. You assume correctly. That was a collaboration between me and Matt R. Vincent. While I absolutely would have the free time to make that now, at the time, school, it got in the way of school. I was a kid at the time. Mom grounded me, and so I said, this is not worth it. I'm just going to focus on BFSP. At this point, I don't even think Matt or Vincent would want to continue Ultimate Objects. When he was writing episode 3, someone went onto his page on the wiki, the fan fiction wiki, where he was writing it, and started hijacking the page and turning it into a BFDI clone, where the next challenge was the Balance Beam Challenge, even though Ultimate Objects was a Amazing Race parody, which means every challenge would have been racing to one location or another, like the Redonkulous Race. So, yeah. Very ambitious camp idea, but very unique. Wish you the best of luck. Thank you. It's very complicated. It would ultimately, I think the way I had it planned out, it would have been around 34 episodes. No, 36 episodes. I was gonna do 36 because the II seasons. Season 1 was 18 episodes, and funnily enough, so was season 3. 19, I think, if you count the two-parter as separate episodes, I think. I don't recall. But if things truly are 18-episode seasons for II, then 36 would have been a double. It would have incorporated into that double factor as well. Oh. How was Saw's tuxedo not ripped or broken if he has saw blades? That's pretty funny. It's okay. His tailor knows he's a Saw. He Saw-proofed it. Among Us, absolutely. What does Space Palace look like? Well, you can see that on screen. I've not made a final design for it, but that's more or less what it's gonna look like. I'm gonna make the final thing in Blender. At the end of the stream, there's some time-lapse I did today of me blocking out a very, very simple thing for the storyboard. When I say simple, I mean the most basic of shapes, but it's not detailed or anything. You're back. Welcome back, average BFDI enjoyer. Do you like Roboti? Cause I do. Yeah, Roboti's pretty cool. You put your sister's cat on fire. You should put that fire out. Your water's on fire now. This is so tragic. You should put the fire out. Do you know when BFSP 30 will release? I don't have a set release date. When it is done, it'll be released. This year for certain. What's your opinion on BFDIA 9 and 10? They are pretty good episodes. I'm glad they finally acknowledged that it's like 2014 in universe. I liked the cat groove reference in BFDIA 9 by Pair of Steeler. Very niche little reference amongst the Object Show community. Love that. Of course, I loved the 3D animation. It was very bizarre and weird. That one guy that they reached out to did for the episodes, both episodes. 5-cent American denomination. Yeah, they're good episodes. I'm glad Gelatin went. I haven't really liked Gelatin's character recently. They kind of toned down his childlike antics. Very meh. If Latte drinks latte, is it cannibalism? Absolutely. But Latte only drinks water, so. What if it have featured failed debuters from season 1 and 2? How would it get 36 episodes? Double Trouble Insanity would have included both the cast of season 1 and season 2 of Inanimate Insanity, as well as the debuters candidates from season 1 and I guess season 2. The t-shirt contest was for season 2. I think I also included Toilet as a contestant. You're gonna leave now? Goodbye, Total Fiery Spite. Until next time. Your town is on fire now? Gosh. Fazbear Frights is on fire. You should put out the fire. It's getting out of hand. It's getting crazy, my guy. Now BFDI Enjoyer is on fire. This is awful. Chat is on fire. Mexico is on fire. I thought they were already on fire. I have been to Mexico. It is a scorcher out there for sure. I love the resort I stayed at, but it was very, very hot. And I get sunburned very easily. Still can't believe Tomska cameoed in BFDI. Yeah, small world that we live in. I loved his voice acting. The Try Guy, I don't know much about him, so that cameo did not do much for me. But Tomska is someone that I grew up with both in Ed's World and through his own YouTube channel, you know, Asked Up Movie and whatnot. So seeing him in BFDI, that was, you know, talk about worlds collide. You're climbing the border wall. Be careful, don't let Interpol see you. The II failed debuters are so cool, you think they should return? Yeah, if they really could have done something more with them. BFDI has ultimately used all their characters in some capacity. Totally could. What do you think of Evil Leafy after BFDI A6 and 7? Well, I'm glad they didn't completely forget about her. Evil Leafy was not in BFB, and I never really understood why, so I'm glad we got some sort of reference to her. She was the only recommended character that they didn't reuse for BFDIA. I guess other than non-existy. Very strange. Chat's on fire. America is almost on fire. This is so true. Can we talk about global warming for a second? No, we don't need to do that. Let's go. I wonder what my... oh, the fire is here. That's what I'm saying. Chat's on fire. We should really put out the fire, guys. It's getting crazy. Geo the Fox is one floofy boy. If he were to be caught on fire, that would be very sad. Oh darn, Material Melee officials also on fire. This is an inconvenience. Fire in the hole. The fire is finally out. Except for the sun. We gotta put out the sun fire. At least we're not on fire anymore, guys. Water is in the hill. Did you like Teapot 9? I did like Teapot 9. The a zombie breakout. A concept I didn't think they would explore in BFDI, but it was executed very well. I have heard about the voting scandal. That is very sad. Can't believe that happened. That was... wow. But at least the episode's good. Space Palace is on fire. That's foreshadowing. I and Vu are opposites. I failed debuters are seen once and never again. Vu failed debuters are very memorable and important. We need to tell Atom Cats we need these failed debuters back. Now. They're very important. They're my spirit animal. I kin these characters. I need them. 5 nickel plushes. Oh my god, dude, you're 26. Why did you do that? Why did you... wow. I've seen him try and address it a couple times, so like... come on, my guy. You are my age. Fucking act like it. That was so stupid. And it's not the first time he did that. As someone who was around for the classic BFDI era, I can confirm 100% that teardrop thing, that was Adam. BFDI A4, where teardrop was eliminated, that was all Adam. He did it in BFSP also. Unsuccessfully. He tried getting Pillow eliminated. He was successful the second time, but he failed the first time. I straight up show his community posts where he says, hey guys, go to this camp. It's called BFSP and vote out Pillow. Like, he's got a history of doing this. And for what? Bro needs to stop. It's like really weird. It's just a cartoon. I don't care if you voice act it, then it means you have some sort of influence. You have influence in this community. Like, stop. It's really fucking weird. I don't want to hear any sort of excuse. Just let the kids vote for who they want to vote for, and we'll just let it be like that. Stop trying to influence things. Why do you need to get your way on this? It's so dumb. Anyway. 5 nickel plushies. That is the funniest thing. It's so embarrassing. I hope he feels embarrassed. The cat's fault? Is chat on fire again? Oh my gosh. There are fire emojis all over the place. The orphanage is now on fire, not the orphans. Those poor babies. The voters are gonna be on fire. History repeats itself. Adam trying to get out of Pillow to save Nickel. Yeah. BFSP 19 and 18. Nickel, I applaud your evilness. I think that's the episode where I straight up show that voting result. show the YouTube comment where he's like, guys, go to this camp and vote out Pillow. Why does he keep doing this? It's so dumb. It's so silly. Anyway, we can move on. We don't need to... We won't trash on Adam Katz any longer. But, like, that was really... Like, dude's got a complex of some sort for certain. Womp womp. You're all burning. The atom is now on fire? We are going to die. Dude, heaven's on fire too. The Fiery's on fire. Guys, if we tell the fire to stop, maybe it'll stop. Have we ever considered just talking things out? I think we're gonna have to kill this one, Steven. Damn. At least Adam wasn't as bad as Fry's fan. Someone mentioned Fry's fan. Like, when I showed the list of all the voters and from the results 30 voting results, someone was like, uh-oh, Fry's fan is involved. I don't know what Fry's fan did, so I don't have any context there. But I guess he must have done something involving, like, voting manipulation. Bro, this reminds me of the 120 characters BFDI thing. I'm probably... Battle for 5 nickel plushies. Let's make that an object show. Battle for 5 nickel plushes. Would that be too mean? Do you think he'd play along? Do you think he'd be like, alright guys, that is kind of funny. If that were my controversy, I would find that pretty funny. Why do so many shows nowadays not use comments for votes? I don't know. Probably because, like, I mean, if it's a smaller object show, then it's very easy to see the results. That's why I did PM comments, so they kept things secretive. Because I knew if I did it through comments, for one thing, users were gonna get their feelings hurt ahead of time. For another thing, if I only got like 10 votes, then you're gonna know who gets out way ahead of time. BF5 NP. Hell yeah. 16 nickel voters, 5 nickel plushies. This is the battle for 5 nickel plushies. Guys, I don't care who does it. We've got to make Battle for 5 nickel plushies an object show. The 5 nickel plushies are on fire. That can be the finale. They catch on fire. You need to put out the fire, guys. And then the whole show just progressively gets set on fire. Bots can see votes in the comments. Toxic waste in the water? That's flavoring. To the comment voting thing, some shows have a really large audience, making it harder and harder to count all votes accurately. Yeah. I think unless you have a way to count votes with like a program like what Jack and Jollifa uses, it might be difficult to do comment voting with such a large audience. If your audience is too big or too small, it's maybe not the best thing to do. Bro, did you fail science? No, science was one of my stronger subjects in school. My weak subject was social studies. You know, like history and whatnot. Just because it was boring and not interesting. And then the American education system, probably not super accurate anyways, lol. What about H2O? My favorite elements coming together. I want my teapot 10. Hey, give me my teapot 10. I've heard it's just a couple weeks away. I heard it's taken this long for teapot 10 because Sam had a personal thing. So we had to take a step back from the show. But he's working on it now, and it sounds like it's not too much farther away. Yeah, English and science were my two strong subjects, especially chemistry. Hydrogen and oxygen, my best ship. Hell yeah, brother. Currently, I'm enrolled in some sort of quiz Jeopardy type thing at my school, and every time they ask a history question, I'm on it. Heck yeah. The island is somehow not on fire. Latte is, though. If I had the means to, like, draw over my, my stream layout here, I could draw some flames on Latte. However, I do not know how to do that. I gotta tinker around more with OBS. BFFNP1, American 5-cent denomination. That would be a great first episode title. History. History being your favorite subject is surprising. You love the periodic table. We would have thought it was, well, yeah, you like, the countries as well. You'll hack the fire. This is crazy. Obsolete battle show? Absolutely. Choco Mountain is on fire. No! This is tragic. How will I Mario Kart now? How do we hack the fire? I don't know. With an axe? But tis. Trail of Tears, Oklahoma. Addis Ababa, Gates of Hell. It's frozen now. The chat is frozen now. It is very cold. Please help us. The chat is both on fire, also it is frozen. 6 nickel plushies. That'll be... If nickel is put up for elimination again, we should offer up an extra nickel plushie. Be like, guys, how about 6 nickel plushies? Choco Mountain is frozen. Imagine this remix, but with like little jingle bells. You love eating sugary stuff even though you're diabetic? Isn't that a little necessary? Don't you have to to a certain extent? I don't know. What is Choco Mountain? The Mario Kart music in the background is from a racetrack called Choco Mountain. It's from Mario Kart 64, and it was also remade for Mario Kart 8. Low blood sugar is when you need sugar. High blood sugar is when you don't. I see. I learned something today. Will I remember it? Time will tell, but probably not. But that's okay. Because knowing is only half the battle. G.I. Joe. Electricity is on wind and the wind is electric. You are made of cells. Are my cells okay? Are some of them on fire too? Are some of them frozen? Are some of them being electrocuted by the wind? What has happened to this world? I ask that myself every day. Didn't Adam ever learn not to be a Naily? I guess not. To be fair, he joined BFSP after Naily was long gone, so maybe he didn't get the opportunity to learn. 7 nickel plushies, each representing the 7 deadly sins. I thought you were gonna say the 7 Dragon Balls, and I was gonna be like, Rep Akira Toriyama. There will be a Dragon Ball reference in Results 30. Unrelated. Definitely not because he died, but what timing, I suppose. The island, more like a guy with a LAN adapter. Someone made that joke the other day, I think at work. I was like, what the shit? I've made that joke to myself, but I didn't think anyone would just say that out loud. Let's order the Moon 2. I agree. I've had enough of this Moon 1. If the Moon 1 is so good, why not a Moon 2? Let's make it happen. If other planets can have more than one moon, then by George, we should as well. Let's order another moon. I'll buy it on Amazon. I got Prime. Should I make a camp with the Teapot recommended characters? Yeah, go for it. Cheese Doodle fans did that already. That's okay. Camps are just for fun. Make your own. Make BFSP Season 2 while you're at it, because I'm not doing that. 8 nickel plushies, each representing a planet of the solar system. My very educated mother just served us 9 pizzas. Pluto is not a planet, but it can still be pizza. Just served us 9. The number. Nothing more. I wonder what's going on in Roboti's mind. Wires, circuitry, Pikachu. Battle for 4 nickel plushies. Prequel to battle for 5 nickel plushies. Let's use the nickel plushies to stop the fire. I love that idea. We can just throw them at the fire and the fire will slowly dissipate into nothingness. Battle for Mars Mountain. And it's made out of Mars bars. Same day delivery, that's right. We're getting this moon now, homies. It's gonna happen. Add the 9th one for Pluto, yes! We stand Pluto, even though it's not a planet, or really real. It's just what, one of many asteroids in an asteroid belt beyond Neptune, in reality? Something like that. Probably not the exact answer. We just ate 9. 7, 8, 9. We can too. 5 nickel plushies will solve world peace. Please know this. Joe Biden should have mentioned 5 nickel plushies in his State of the Union speech. It would have saved America. When will the moon come? Same day delivery, hopefully by the end of this stream. 20 nickel plushies, each representing a BFDI contestant. Which nickel plushie are you? I'm Pin. Can you eing? What? I don't know what that means. It even has a heart. Mars Mountain has a heart? I don't understand. How many nickel plushies does it take to screw in a light bulb? Isn't there a light bulb plushie as well? 5 nickel plushies chilling in a hot tub 5 feet apart because they're not gay. There we go. 5 nickel plushies 5 feet apart. It's so epic. Do the opposite of BFSP, battle for cave prison. I don't know if I want to go to a prison in a cave. That doesn't sound very appealing. Let's hear from some testimonials from the contestants. All my life, I have wanted to be imprisoned inside a cave. Now is my opportunity as I fight for my right to do so. And everyone's like, dude, why do you want that? That sounds terrible. Isolation? Imprisonment? In a cave? I don't think so. Not for me, thank you. On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 nickel plushies. Rename the stream to 5 nickel plushies. We'll be nice, we won't do that. I'll add it to the description, how about that? If I can. Here. Move that over here so you guys can keep watching. Five nickel plushies. And don't worry, I didn't say Nicklay. Save. Okay. Oh, there's a paintbrush plush. Can I actually paint with it? Five nickels 0 feet apart, making out because they are gay. That's an odd number. Wouldn't there be a one man out? Or are they somehow doing something really weird? A 3-way kiss. Science said it wasn't possible. And they are on fire. I don't know what Object Dingus is, but I like the name. Cheez-It should have been trapped in the back of Bill's PC. Man. I wish I were that clever, but I was not. That would have been great. Instead, I just made up a loser recovery center for failed contestants, or eliminated contestants in case they die. $28,200 nickel plushies to represent each of Guyland's subscribers. Yes, all of my subscribers happen to be nickel plushies. Thank you to every nickel plushie for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Zero nickel plushies to represent every person who thought what Adam said was a good idea. Well, it kind of worked, because I think Nickel was on his way to being eliminated. That being said, he is definitely going to get eliminated next time he's up for elimination. For certain. If he survives this elimination, everyone knows they're going to vote him out next time. Or not save him. Vote to save makes it a little more difficult, but as long as you just don't save Nickel next time, then, you know, his ass is grass. It's not. Grassy's ass is grass, but you know what I mean. Are you gonna be a Nickel plush? Absolutely. We are all the real Nickel plush for the friends we made along the way. Hey Guyland, I'm a big fan of Battle for Space Palace. I'm gonna make my own. Do you have an impression of one of the characters? Do I have an impression on one of them? Like, how I voice them? I don't understand the question. Like, yeah, I can kind of do the voices still and whatnot.
Like, I'm gonna have to try and figure it out to a certain extent in order to voice act results 30.
But yeah, you know. Nickel plush ASMR, we just rub them together to make fun sounds. We throw them against cymbals to see what kind of sounds they make. Cymbals? That would be very loud ASMR. Marching band ASMR. It's just as loud and obnoxious as possible. I think they'll just make Nickel get out despite the voting results in order for no controversy. I don't think so, because they didn't with Teardrop and VFDIA. The fire is back. Oh my god. No! Nickel is eliminating Teapot 10. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Those were kind of my clock and taco.
I don't really. This was kind of the voice I did for Nickel.
I don't know. I'll have to really mess around to try and get a more accurate Nickel impression for results 30 itself, but I'm gonna have to do the best I can. I'm not using AI, that's for certain. Mainly because I don't super know how to. I attempted to early on before it became like a really controversial thing, and it sucked. So you gotta go to bed? Well, have a good night, average BFDI enjoyer. Please keep enjoying BFDI averagely. And remember, when in doubt, 5 nickel plushies will save you and your soul. There's a way for them to fake that. I would hope that they're not faking voting results, right? That would be kind of cringe. At least he didn't stoop to as low as Penn did in BFDI episode 20 by bribing the viewers with $500 million vigintillion dollars. What's interesting is, my brother's username came up on screen, and he said he did not vote for Penn, so there's probably some errors in the voting results always, but hey, my brother is owed $500 million vigintillion dollars either way, so Penn needs to stay true to his word. I'll provide Carrie my address, and he can pass it along to Penn. Hello, Nicholas Gutierrez. You're a very cuddly boy. Just like my cats. All my fellows. Just realized I have to bring that up. Yeah, boy. Shouldn't the grenade be going slowly since there's gravity? Yeah. It'll be shown just being thrown in slow motion. Very dramatic scene when it plays out for real. I caught a racer and Penn kissing yesterday in the backyard. How romantic. They would totally do that. and then probably say no homo afterwards. You ate all 5 nickel plushies? Dude, you're gonna get, like, diarrhea. Oh no, he's dead. Guys, we're gonna be holding a funeral for Geo the Fox next stream. He died. Is Latte a nickel plush? Probably. I'll have to ask her later. She speaks a little English. If Adam truly wants to bribe us, it would be with the failed debuters returning. Yeah, totally. Nostalgia betas. Hello, Ian. Would you like to say hi?
Hello.
I don't think they can hear you.
Hello?
There we go. That was my brother. He's got nothing more to say, but Ian says hello. Yeah, I gave her a little slideshow.
Yo, you guys are getting the latte slideshow? Is it just her?
Yeah, I can add the other cats later.
Yeah. You might want to get their permission. Don't want to dox anyone.
Yeah, that's so true. Tell your brother you said hi. This chat member says hello.
Hello?
Ian says hello back.
Yo, this guy knows the lore.
He does. You're right.
Y'all ready for results? BFSP 30 when it comes out? 2027, baby.
That's right.
That's the leaked release year.
No, it's coming out this year. What's up, Ian?
Reading the chat.
Oh, yeah. We should definitely do more streams. I said that. Hell yeah. We'll do gaming streams in the future.
You got the perfect like little thing to display it on.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. I got another little clamp coming in the mail, so I'll put this one back after stream.
Yeah, I've got another.
Oh, you did? No.
That's
Oh, okay, cool. Who's my favorite character from my own camp? I don't really have an answer there. I gotta be no bias, brother. Ian has a question. He's gonna come up to the mic.
We're gonna spill all the tea tonight, boys and girls. All right, Kyle animations. All right. This is a two-parter. Which user, contestant, whatever, was the most, like the best to get along with when it comes to challenges, and who is the worst?
The best was probably Saw, because, I mean, kid was probably autistic, but he was a very positive spirit throughout the game. And he just loved doing all the challenges. The worst was probably Clock's original user, who took over Pi for about 5 challenges later on. A kid would just tell me he couldn't do challenges because, and to be fair, I don't think English was his first language, but then why would he join the camp to begin with? But he just said, I just cannot do this challenge. It is not for me. Next time. And so I was like, kid, also, he would delete and make new accounts, like, between every challenge, so it was a pain in the ass to, like... He would do that and just tell me, I can't do the challenge. And the only reason I still remember this is because I went through old PMs through Gmail and rediscovered all these messages.
Alright, another question. And we're doing this one live, alright? Live answer, alright? Everyone's gonna know. Why don't you do another camp? Like, fuck this remake shit. Do another camp, because that's what people want to watch. Do these streams, get some, like, reoccurring audience, make some fucking money again. Have you thought about this?
Yes, I would like to do another camp. I think I would involve a team of people so I can do both at the same time. Both the remake and another camp. It would be a bigger production.
That could be like a second job.
Yes, exactly. A second income. That would be wonderful. It could happen. Could happen this year. We'll see.
To join the camp, you have to be a paid membership of Guilan Animations. You have to hit the membership button and subscribe for $5 a month. And we're gonna have 30 contestants. That's like what, $150?
Yeah,
A month. A month, bro. That's crazy. All right, these suckers you guys are gonna get fucking milk, bro. I'm gonna milk y'all.
Ian is not going to milk anyone, and no, it would be a free experience. That is, I would not make you pay $5 to participate in a shitty camp. The views of Ian...
$5 a month, bitch, okay? So sorry for the curse word. Trigger warning.
It's okay, I've been cursing as well. The views of Ian Bowman do not reflect the views of this YouTube channel, thank you. No one has money. The chat is saying they have no money, please. It's okay, it's okay. Okay, I have a lot of chat to catch up on. Admittedly. But that was Ian, everyone. He's going upstairs now. The audio did not... What the hell happened with the audio there? Okay. Let's take a look at chat here. Why did Cheez-It explode Space Palace? He didn't. The Waluigi guy did. I love fish sticks, which makes you a gay fish. Hashtag Kanye moment. Eggie is the best because she is cute and hot. That is a quote from Numpty. That is their words, not mine. Ooh woo, indeed. What happened to BFSP behind the scenes? I'm still gonna do those. I'd like to get 1 or 2 of those out this year. In the midst of the Results 30 production. I'd also like to get another remaster out, and then after Results 30, I'd like to get those going on a more regular basis. In the 120 BFDI show, you have a layer titled Groudon, which is just the ground, but there's a small Groudon in the corner. I think I'm gonna do this. I need to go back to scene 2 of the storyboard and actually have a real way for the announcer to pop up. And I think I'm gonna have a UFO drop him off, but I think I'm gonna have the Moonanites from Aqua Teen Hunger Force be secretly piloting the UFO, and it'll be very subtle, so you'll have to like pay attention more closely to the UFO to notice it. Bet bowl of peas, you don't have to pay to be in the next camp. It's okay. $4.99, we'll take it. Megamind 2 is the best movie ever. Not as good as Megamind 3. I've seen it. In the future. Apparently they do want to make a Megamind 3. It just... I've not seen Megamind 2, and I probably never will, but I've heard that it is really, really bad. Some people have mentioned, like, AI being involved in the writing process, and that would not surprise me. Hello and welcome back to the BFGI camp known as Battle for Space Palace. I'm your host, the speaker announcer. That will be said in this finale, of course. I think it's welcome to the finale, but it's in there. ATFHF mentioned. Yes, I don't know what that means, but yes. Oh, Aqua Teen Power Force. I was thinking you were talking about an object show. Does that count as an object show? It features 3 objects. Carl is just like the David of their world. Would it be cringe to make a BFB styled Aqua Teen Hunger Force animation and just have Carl be like David or something? Or would that be based? I don't know. That'd be kind of funny to make just for shits and giggles. Make Cheez-It say skibbity at the end? Maybe. in the closing scene, Cheez-It will be like, thanks for watching the camp, guys, and remember, skibbity toilet. It'd be based. Alright, maybe I'll make that in my free time. The Moonanites are just algebrailians. That'd be kind of funny. Making these crowd shots was a pain in my big fat ass, by the way. I just realized I did things like backwards here or something. I don't fully remember. Oh yeah, I was running out of space, so I moved the pillow over. Very delicious. People will be quoting me. A quote by Ruler of Mashed Potatoes. He was quoting for... Excuse me. If Nickel survives Teapot 10, I will give away 5 skibbity toilets. Is there a toilet plush for II? If not, let's make a bootleg one. Oh, did I forget to cut out a pause? Oh, okay. I'm continuing, it looks like. Or not. Okay, now I am. There we go. Apple and Onion? Oh god, I hate that show. Admittedly, I've only seen 2 episodes of that show, but it was like the most irritating thing in the world to watch. I was getting visibly upset. My friend Kelly, who watched it with me, said that it was very funny watching my reactions, because I was just getting like angrier and angrier. He like pulled it up because it was a free episode available on like the Boomerang app or something on his Roku. Toilet funny, inanimate plush, battle phone cute funny, Mr. Phone plush. That sounds like, yeah, that sounds like a bootleg name. That sounds like the Japanese Luneko name. I don't know. What was the name of the like candy, sushi, whatever from World Tour? You like the bi-monthly object show? Original? For sure, my dude. Happy, yum, fun time, go fish. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. The brave little toaster, my favorite object show character. Yeah, they were fish candies, not sushi candies. Well, sushi is fish, you know what I mean. We're making an object show called Battle for the Billion. That says, yeah, I thought that said Bitcoin for a second. Did y'all see that Bitcoin dad who could like breakdance? That shit was so fucking funny. And then the wild turn where he just starts talking about how much he like hates like liberals or something. My guy, you're losing us here. You lost the narrative, my guy. Yeah, that shit was so funny. Anyway, I'm talking about something from like a week or so ago. It's old news. Did my message get redacted? I don't delete messages unless you like spam, so I don't know. I don't have moderators either. Don't give me a reason to, though. So if I gotta start adding mods, and things are gonna get kind of cringe around here. Battle for free Bitcoin. What if I just make my own cryptocurrency, and then declare myself a rich man? Battle for Geo. The Fox. You're hungry? McDonald's might still be open, I don't know. You can see what's in your fridge, see if you've got a sandwich to make. Peanut butter jam, ham and cheese. You could eat a bag of chips, not the whole bag, like a handful. Or the whole bag. You know, I'm not your dad at the end of the day, but yeah, get food. Put it in your belly. Eat a Pop-Tart. McDonald's chicken nuggets are the best. I had some before the stream started. I really just wanted to get a Shamrock Shake, because literally every time I've gone to McDonald's, their ice cream machine has been quote-unquote broken. So I've only gotten one, this is my second one, since they started that promotion up for St. Patrick's Day. Finally I got one. I don't need to eat any more McDonald's for a good while. The Amazing Digital Circus. It's a good animated short. Heard the second episode's coming soon. Speaking of indie animation, you haven't seen Punch Punch Forever, you should definitely look that up. It's so fucking funny. The second episode of that show is also pretty good. The McDonald's ice cream machine is made to break. They've created a machine that produces ice cream. Also, it breaks. It's science. It's genius. Wizard beer. I hate Looney Tunes! Sorry, I'm quoting things now. I'm a little drunk at this point. I've been drinking throughout the stream. 5 nickel plushies are in your stomach. Yeah, if you're hungry, you could eat 5 nickel plushies. Geo the Fox did. They somehow always come back. Hey, man, when in doubt, 5 nickel plushies. That's a classic. Hilarious. Sometimes you like using frame by frames instead of tweens. I mean, that's awesome. God, excuse me. It's more natural to use by frame by frame. It requires more work, but you'll get a better result a lot of the time. Tweening can be a good shortcut, but like, I mean, if you overdo it, then it's gonna look kind of meh. More frame by frame, less tweening. When you can help it. The 5 nickel plushies should be the main joke on every stream. I feel like it'd get old after a while. We seem to have a new running joke every stream. Previously we did like object puns like Joe Bible and Abraham Lincoln Logs, George Washington ham sandwich or some shit like that. I don't remember. There was another stream. Oh, it was this stream where everyone was on fire. Yeah. Every stream has like its little running joke that lasts for a while. Vehicular man-burger helper. I don't understand, but I just love that vibe. That sounds like a crime, though, honestly. So maybe I shouldn't like that vibe, but I don't know. Which is easier to use, Adobe or frame-by-frame animation? Well, you can do frame-by-frame in Adobe. The thing is, Adobe's brushes aren't the best for Adobe Animate, but you can pull up a timeline and do frame-by-frame animation in Photoshop. The program I use to do my art for storyboarding is Clip Studio Paint, and then you can also animate, do frame-by-frame within it as well, so you got options. Battle for mashed potatoes. I've been eating a lot of mashed potatoes lately. With gravy. Just makes me feel nice and warm. You gotta set the stabilizer to 100. Well, that'll make things a little too smooth. That'll like lag your pen a little bit. I usually set my stabilization around 30. And I don't even think I'm using stabilization for this storyboard. Put the mashed potatoes in your mouth, drink the gravy. It's pure deliciousness, that's right. I dunk my chicken in it as well. Barbecue chicken. I like ratatouille my potatoes with my chicken, if you know what I mean. For results 30, what end credits did you come up with? I have some art made by an anonymous contributor who used to work for BFB. And they gave me some stuff for the end credits. I will not be saying their name as they wish to stay anonymous. But they did used to do stuff for Jack and Jellyfy. Not Satomi, no. Why is Adobe so bad? It only works if you're a pirate. I pay for Adobe. But I don't know. How much longer do we got? 45 minutes. I said we were going to do a longer stream after last time, because last time was a bit shorter. Last time was like also 3 months ago, so a longer stream feels warranted. It'll be like 12, probably be 1 o'clock by the time we're done with this. Man. Make him debut. Do it. Make his dreams come true. Bump is season 2 of... I don't know what this symbol is. Gordon Ramsay or Gordon Ramsay as a knife or something. It's very cool. Goodbye, Golden Freddy Entertainment. And good night. Good night and good luck. Mashed potatoes for the win. Mashed potato sweep. Oscar sweep. Adam Vest or Adam West as a Batman mask. That just reminds me of the Venture Brothers. Hank always wearing that Batman mask. Even when the rest of his family is dressed up as Star Wars characters. He just wouldn't let up. He had to be Batman. Your mom came home from work and brought chips. Yes, you're no longer hungry. Here's a question. Do you think having single member teams in object shows is a bad idea? Not necessarily. Unless it becomes overdone. The only thing about it is, like, especially if there's only one team versus another, if one of them only has the one member, then obviously that person's probably being gatekept for at least an episode. Like, anyone who thought Fries was possibly going to lose BFDI 10 was like, that's wishful thinking. Obviously he was gonna win that contest if he's by himself. That was a funny bit though. Bring back the digging reference. That was really funny. That made me laugh. Bommy and Needles should switch. I'm sure Fries is gonna get more team members. Maybe even the ones who were digging, yeah. Because the ingredients are probably underground. Get digging big as peak comedy. Yeah, that was the most I've laughed in BFDIA since they brought the show back. It's underground. I'll get digging then. Potato cat 44998. My favorite boy. Waluigi making that face a bowl of peas just posted in the chat. Why is Waluigi there? He's there to wreak havoc. If you've seen BFSP 10 and 18, you would know that he's made appearances before. It's not Waluigi, it's Waluigi Freak 789. Get digging, bowl of peas. Your peas are probably underground. Wah. I do say wah at one point in the script. I think the line is like, I came here to wreak havoc just like they was before me. Ha ha. Aye aye, Captain. Yes, we're all digging now. I love it. Get digging, Geo the Fox. Your elements are probably underground. Did I stop for a second here? There we go. Waluigi, everybody cheated. Next time, I cheat. They should make a game where cheating is like a big factor and it stars Waluigi. I think Charles Martinet even suggested that at one point. Should happen. Make a Waluigi game. It would sell fat stack Washingtons. Yes, we're digging. We're all digging. I'm getting sleepy. I think we got like 30 minutes left. We're gonna make it to the end, boys. Happy daylight savings, everyone. You must find your peas, or you'll just be a bowl. We can't have that. We gotta get his peas back. We gotta get SpongeBob back. Arrgh, me slaves. Mr. Krabs be like, get digging, boys. Me money's probably underground. Best Pixar movie. I mean, I'm a bit of a basic boy in that regards, but The Incredibles. It's just one of those timeless classics. Is it a flawed movie in some regards? Sure, but it's probably the best thing Pixar has ever produced. He found uranium. Oh no. That's not good. Get digging, but be careful. Don't die. That would be actually tragic. We have a man who has died. Someone else needs to dig in his place. A man has died in Lego City. Hey! Build the casket to house him in. You're back from the dead. How was it? Did you meet Jesus? Did he give you a coupon? Oh no, he's a zombie! Teapot 9 is real! If Angry Birds has a better animated TV show, what channel should it be on? It'll probably go on Disney Plus. You should get digging. The reason why Cookies and Cream wins has 4 wikis. That's probably underground. That is an awful lot of wikis for Cookies and Cream wins. I don't know what that is though. You have no money. Womp womp. Hello, Sassy Pie. Welcome to the stream. We're showing off some storyboarding that I worked on the last week. Angry Birds has some weird Camp Lazlo type show on Netflix? Huh. And then the trio went to camp and turned it upside down. Oh, Lazlo, Laglo. You have to leave. Goodbye, mashed potatoes. Ruler of mashed potatoes. Have you ever listened to Tally Hall? If not, you should listen to that, because there's a song called Ruler of Everything, and that's what your name reminds me of. Get digging. There's a game. Unlocking Waluigi might be underground. I see. I'm so happy to see BFSP being completed after many years. Yes, and I rewrote it using the original script as a base. So it'll still have the spirit of the old show. Cringe and everything. It'll still be good though. Card dealer Luigi is real. Yeah, I saw him at the casino the other day. He said, thank you so much. The latte duplicates are probably underground. You're probably right. They're everywhere. I wish I had You know what's interesting? Anytime I have a dream and one of my pets pop up in my dreams, there's always a second one of that pet. Like anytime I dream about my old dog, rest his soul, but there's always two of them in my dream. I don't know why that is. More recently, I've been having dreams where I just obtain like 20 new pets. Not 20, like 1 or 2 new pets. Sometimes like 5. But hey, I'm all for it. I love dogs and cats. I'll dream about having more pets. They're fun. I love dogs and cats. Excuse me. The 5 nickel plushies are probably underground, and they are on fire. And they're 97 years old, and they do it the old-fashioned way. Think of making your own object show. Handmade BFTI season with some failed debuters. Was so poor I can only afford a phone with 64 GB storage. Well, if that phone can, like, do, like, slideshow stuff, you might be able to make something from there. Gotta work with what you got. You can't escape the 97-year-old thing. Ah! My bad, homie. Should I mention the Wonka experience too? Should I mention every meme that came out in like the last week or two? I'm being like unnecessarily detailed in this storyboard drawing the Master Recovery Center, when ultimately I'm just gonna take the asset from the episode and it'll already be designed like this. Lol. Fire in the hole? In the hole? Latte's an adorable kitty. Hell yeah, she is. I recently got her a collar that has a green rose on it for St. Patrick's Day. She's had this Halloween collar that her previous owner had for her this whole time, and finally I said, screw it, she's getting something new, a new season. Springtime, bitches. Yet another crowd shot, this time from this angle. I think there's like 4 angles of this crowd shot. It's gonna be such a pain in the ass to like put together 4 or 5 different crowd shots. It'll be worth it. It's necessary. You may or may not have gotten a collar for your birthday. Epic. Oh, speaking of which, tomorrow, March 11th, is Latte's birthday. She's turning 3. I gotta do something epic for her. Your home caught on fire. Put the fire out. Why are you typing out a message? There's a fire going on. You got a fire to put out, my guy. How many fires have we started and put out in this one stream? It's so crazy. Your sister's cat is also turning 3 this year. Awesome. This is more important. Chat is more important than the fire currently happening in my house. Should you go to sleep? If you're tired, you should go to sleep. Watch the archive stream in the morning. The person on YouTube shouldn't see BFSP because he we'll see Eggy in 32nd place. His favorite character is Eggy, and he did a 1-hour video why Eggy is the best BFP character. Oh. Yeah? I've heard about that video, I've never watched it. Do you think if I reacted to that on stream, would he take down my video? Would that be mean to do if I made fun of it? Or was critical of it, at least? Memed on it a little bit? I don't know, maybe I'll watch it off stream and tell you what I think of it next time. L plush ratio plus no gyat. Taking out your gyat for the Rizzler. Man, I worked so hard to forget about that. Because me and my friends were obsessed with it, and we were just like, this is so dumb. We need to stop saying the gyat and Rizzler. As for TV shows based on video games, they do air on various TV channels. Correct. This is so true. Geo the Fox is adorable. Please know this. I hate Apoy because he hates Rocky. I don't know who Apoy is. A poll of yees. Rocky's alright. Rocky's just a happy little guy. Doesn't do much, doesn't say much. I don't know. Cheez-It has got Riz, Sigma, and Skibbity. Absolutely. I think Regular Dude 45, who goes by a different name on YouTube now, I don't recall what it is. He makes a Danganronpa cartoon show with like Cartman as Monokuma. But I feel like he'd be all for it. Dude was so funny. Taco is mewing and based. What is mewing? I've heard mewing recently. What does mewing mean? Teach me. I'm in my 20s. I don't have that fellow kid energy anymore. I'm an old. Geo the Fox. Fun fact, playful AF. What is mewing? I don't know. You're surprised I don't have 100k subs? To be fair, I've taken several year breaks, so maybe that'll change. I think with more regular uploads and getting a small like community of like people who want to help co-animate future BFSP episodes and a new camp, we can get there. I keep my YouTube channel very secretive, but obviously if I got a fucking play button, I would have to hang that up on my wall and probably post on Facebook about it, and then everyone will be like, what the hell, you're famous? And I'm gonna be like, not really, but sure. But also I'm not gonna talk about my YouTube channel to you, because you're a normal person. You can't wait for Teapot 10 to release at 3 a.m. It always does, doesn't it? Like they say, this episode is coming, and then it comes out at the very last minute of that day that they said it's coming. They should just wait till the next day. But what do I know? I just work here. If two vegans argue, it's called beef. Let's squash their beefs. Make amends. It's called Carrot. Let us break Carrot and make amends. British person waiting at 7 a.m. That's so true, though. In TikTok, you're the most famous person in your class, probably YouTube too. Known as Sammy Fan, and I was a mapper, but quit later because no ideas to make maps about. Now you switch to Object Show community. Well, they do a lot of maps in the Object Show community, multi-animator projects. Personally, I prefer the term reanimated collab, but whatever floats your goat. And it's too bad Cheese Doodle Fan isn't here tonight. He usually is here for every stream. He made this reanimated scene from BFDIA 4 with like annoying orange ass fucking art style, and it is so fucking funny looking. Should look it up. I'm not gonna look it up on the stream, but you guys should look that up on your own. Oof. I think I need to use the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna let this keep playing. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Okay, I am back. No Dookie. So EP, same. We got 20 minutes left. What if Warner Brothers renamed Max to Warner Brothers Plus? That would not be for the Warner Brothers has been kind of stinky recently. Whew. You're in Ukraine? It's probably daytime over there, isn't it? You're probably being like, why are you all tired? Among Us 2. Return of Among Us. Good morning, Ukrainian person. Sassy Pie. This shot looks so cool by the time I'm done with it. I hope I can make it look similar to this when I animate it. You should watch Story of BFDI. Whoa. story of BFDI. Uproariously true. I looked that one up in the thesaurus. Yeah, ideas about making a video of a Lost Camp series? You should. Yeah, uproariously is a word. I didn't pull that one out of my bunghole. I have Grammarly, it would have told me. You're in crippling debt from buying Object Show community mechanics. That's so sad. I hope you get out of debt. I hope your crops flourish. First time you've seen that word ever? Probably same for me. Yeah, it's like an adjective or whatever, description word. Walk, walking, uproar, uproaring, doing something furiously, doing something, a crowd rising up uproariously. $50,000 debt, womp womp. Adverb. I've not been in grade school for almost 10 years. And in college for 3 years. I am slowly turning stupid. No more education. These are the 5 nickel plushy potions that I made with my owls up here in the woods. You didn't use the money for an anime music video? Oh yeah, I know the one. I think I saw it back when that was a thing. To be fair, that guy made that privately and didn't want that ever getting out, and I guess someone leaked it, so rep that guy. And that was still very funny to learn about. Okay, so that was scene 5 completed, with the exception of one more blender shot that happens when they first reveal Space Palace, and so this final little bit of the time-lapse is me blocking out very basically, very simplistically, not final, not even a little bit, because this looks very primitive by the end, but ultimately I'm gonna 3D model Space Palace. So this is like me putting something very basic together for the purposes of the storyboard, with a more detailed version of Space Palace coming later on. And yes, I only have Space Palace drawn from one angle, and that'll probably always be the case. I don't think I need to do it from more than one angle. Capiche? Bada boom, bada bing.
Wow, wow.
Crazy that was animated. Yeah, that guy does almost all his animations in Blender, even his 2D stuff. He like uses grease pencil. That's oh, I don't remember his name. Worthy Kids? I've seen his space. Name it after my mom if you want. I've seen that animation from Tim and Eric. I've seen his Orpheus, Worcester Sauce Walruses from the Eric Andre show, and I've seen his Always Sunny fan animation. Pepe Sylvia. I have not seen his actual little animated show, but I am interested because I love his art style. Worthy Kids, look him up. Legendary. Also, like I mentioned before, look up Speederoo, look up Punch Punch Forever. It's only 5 minutes long, but there will be more episodes. It is so funny. favorite anime, and it's not like a anime, but it's, you know. Yes, we must hide from the 5 nickel plushies. They are very scary. I peed my pants. Been a nice stream. Awesome. Yeah, feel free, animate along. That's a great idea. Michael and Carrie are on crack. This is so sad. We must get them to rehab. Can we get Carrie go to rehab, like, trending on Twitter? Or his next upload, we all just need to leave a comment that says, Carrie, we heard. You can get help. Please go to rehab. That would be hilarious. Are we playing Smash or Pass? Flower? Smash, why not? Roboti, smash! David, smash! Grassy, smash, brother. Into a fucking pulp. Aren't you smashing a flower by flowing it? I can't read. Smash a flower by smelling it. Yeah. What about robot flower? Yeah, pass. Nah, just kidding. Smash. SB, smash. Bell, smash. We're smashing them on top of one another. We're making a giant pile of contestants. And they have all been smashed. Basketball, smash. Rocky, hard smash. 'Cause he's a rock. Or smash. And I hope he vores me. Yellowface, smash. X, smash. Smash, Yellowface. TD, smash. These tears don't fall. The 5 nickel plushies, pass. GB and TB at the same time, Super Smash, brother. Melee. You're gonna go? It was fun? We'll see you later, Sassy Pie. Hope you're here for the next stream. You'd live on Space Palace? Hell yeah. Non-existy? You gotta smash non-existy. He doesn't exist. All 64 contestants at once. Epic smashing. Oh boy. I am feeling the sleepy. It's 1 a.m. We only got 5 minutes left, and then we will be ending stream, of course. We will not be smashing my cat. We will be just giving her pets and telling her she's a good girl, and feeding her lots of wet food. She likes the turkey wet food. So yeah, this is like the basic bitch, primitive, for the storyboard version of Space Palace. Details to come later. The final thing I did was film some camera angles. Evil Leafy smash. 2 smash. Welcome back, ruler of mashed potatoes. We are smashing and we are passing. I have said smash to everyone. Evil Leafy, evil smash. Hell yeah. Thanks for the motivation to work on the 120 BFDI show thing. Castle looks cool so far, thank you. I'm hoping I can figure out, like... I mean, ultimately, through, like, texture work, it should look fine, right? I don't have to, like, model very detail-oriented things. I could just texture it that way. Also, I was having weird issues with the camera here. This was today. This was almost 12 hours ago. Excuse me. Test tube, smash. Oh, mega pass for test tube, huh? Ban smash. Ban's voice actor has to watch. Nah, I'm just joshing. You're one EP boy, same here. I'm definitely going to bed in a few minutes. We're almost there, boys and girls. It's a very long stream. It's probably the longest stream I've done in a while. But that's alright. It's been a very fun stream. This is probably the most entertaining stream I've done. Barely 12 a.m.? Yeah, where you are. Over here, it's 1 a.m. And 1 hour, remember, daylight savings! Loser. Smash. Me phone 4? Big smash. Times 4. Pop-Tart? Smash. Some comments said Object Show community is better accepting LGBT characters than Disney, because Disney has to think about their Chinese market. Lol. BRB, be back quick, because it's almost over. For real. I'm not kidding. We're almost done with stream. I love Tomodachi Life. That's where this song comes from. I hope they make a sequel soon. Isabel. Dude, I put like 400 hours into this game. It's such a simplistic, like, Sims-like game, but I loved it so much. It got me through high school. Do I have a Tomodachi Life? I do. I walk around my house and I roll on the floor. And I scratch my butt and I say, I wonder what's for dinner. and a funny voice. And Vinicius's lookalike feeds me pasta. And then I rocket out of my house. I should play it next stream? Maybe. I do have Citra. I've always had Citra, so like that whole Citra situation did not affect me ultimately because I do have access to it. But I don't know how easy it is to do Tomodachi Life. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we have finished the time lapse. Yippee! We did it. That also means we're done with stream. It is over. It has been 2.5 hours. Boys and girls, it has been so fun. And I hope y'all have an amazing night. Get lots of rest. If the fire pops up in your dreams, just put it out with your 5 nickel plushies. Anyway, it's time for bed. We all need sleep. See you all later. Thank you for a fun stream. Take care, y'all. Good night.